Yo, give me 1 second to make sure everything is working here, because I was just recording audio. Mic input looks good. Audio capture looks good. I think things are working. Can I see my cursor? No, I don't record my cursor. Hello. Uh, we're streaming. We know how this works and everything. Sorry I missed yesterday. I did not sleep a lot yesterday and was not in the mood to stream at 11 a.m. after getting like 3 hours of sleep. It happens, but we're gonna do it today instead. And I think what we're going to do today is we've got a pair of question marks out here that we could kind of work towards, and it lets us do a village in Cursed Royal Woodlands, which I think is the only biome that we haven't done so far. So let's go do that. I don't know what we were thinking with this down here. Maybe there was, I don't know, some other modifier down there? I don't even remember. We're going here instead. This looks much better. Who are we going to take? We've got 8 humans, and they bring their own pies, and we get barrels, which is kind of like, whatever, who cares. Or we get 6 beavers and 3 humans. No complex food, but more food overall, and an extra 5 amber instead of 20 barrels. I think that's better. I like that more. We're not bringing any stone, so we'll want to bring something we can make bricks out of. Let's bring that. And Cursed Royal Woodlands is full of wood. It's normal woodland, so I don't really feel like I need to bring 30 extra wood. We'll probably bring like 20 extra food instead. And I think we're just gonna roll with that. So Cursed Royal Woodlands is neat. In glades, you have a chance to find ghosts, and the ghosts give you like quests and stuff to do. But the drawback is that all glades are the same size, and you can't tell what's what. So we can't crack small glades to figure out what kind of... Ooh, wait, we can see that they're... Well, okay, so we've got fertile soil to start. That's great news. We can also see that there's fertile soil over here, which strikes me as maybe being a bug. Being able to, like, sort of see inside of a glade like that. Can we do that anywhere else? No, it doesn't look like it. So what are our first moves? Well, probably these two, because they're like right next to each other. And then this one and this one. We'll kind of build like a weird diagonal settlement, because we're pretty hemmed in by a lot of these trees. Interesting layout overall. Knowing that we have fertile soil here means that we can really just like... We can take a farm to start, and we'll know that we're in great shape. So let's get you over here, you over here, and I'm going to want you to get rid of some of these trees. I think it's like these 4, and then maybe these as well. Should get that whole patch cleared out. And then we'll also have a scavenger's camp to get these eggs. We will also have a harvester's camp to get this plant fiber. That looks good for now. Let's get you guys up to priority 2. You guys up to priority 1. And what are the mysteries we've got? 2 resin every time woodcutters cut down a tree. Okay, we're going to be swimming in resin. And then we have looming darkness, we have fog. We just need to house people to get around that. -2 to resolve, but just need to house people to get around that. Hunger storm at 3, which should be fine because we've got a farm sitting here and we should be pretty good on food. And frustrated, which needs complex food and housing. These are really easy mysteries to handle. Hey, we don't want to let our hostility get too high, because then it's like a resolve issue, but in terms of like, oh no, we have to keep hostility low for the storm, otherwise X bad thing happens, there's no bad things happening here. If we house people and give them complex food, we can ignore every forest mystery that there is. So you guys get in here, and then we've got lizards for our 3rd, huh? Okay. It's basically just like a tutorial game. Let's cut you, give us some extra space over here to work with. Let's have you guys not open glades. to start. I think we start cracking our first glades once we get up to like 30 or 40 resin, because resin is an item that you can use for some of these glade events. I don't think I have a lot of other recourses for opening glades up, though. So I do like Burnt to a Crisp, but I also like Flame. Flame Amulets is pretty good. It cuts down on some of the micro we have to do, and then Metallurgic Proficiency, I haven't seen metal yet. I don't think that's that important. This is a lot of fuel. It's your net positive fuel if you actually just start farming Blightrot. So let's do that. It's early enough that maybe we could build around some like Blightrot synergies. Here we have Provisioner, which lets us get some trade on the go. Also lets us get flour because we know we have this farm. So taking Provisioner would allow us to take like small farm if we see it later. But the other interesting thing we could do is we could just take like a guild house from the outset. Is it good at the outset? Not really, because that's retroactive. We don't really have a way to make wine. I don't know, I think I'd rather have Provisioner early just because making packs of provisions at 2 stars will really let us kickstart trade. And then we can take small farm, so we're paid off for that. Is small farm better than plantation though? Yeah, because we can do vegetables in the small farm until we get to grain. And then once we have a second source of food that we can use to make like biscuits and pies, then we can transition to grain. So sure. And then probably just cookhouse, honestly. Because we can make the skewers and biscuits with the stuff that we grow in the garden. Or in the farm. Yeah, this all seems fine so far. So we're gonna get a provisioner in like here. Seems like a very strong start so far. It's looking like the farm is probably going to go like here in this square of 4. So those are going to need to get cut. We're going to bring a road along like that. And then we've got this weird 2 wide space, which I don't love. But we'll figure something out to do with it. Could take 5 building materials for +1 to planks production. Or we could get 6 tools for doing trade that we're going to do anyway. Yeah. Discover glades, rebuild or salvage a building to get more tools. Sure. And then complete glade events have 5 building materials, get 30 jerky versus... I don't know where copper ore is going to come from. Like, we haven't seen a mine yet. So, give me that. I guess here is where crude workstation is going to go. We could also just like, we could farm corruption with a rain collector, which would be kind of interesting. Give me 1 human in there. Who's my firekeeper right now? That's probably fine. I think maybe technically a human would be better. Because it's not like the global resolve is getting us anything right now. We'll probably need to put you back in there for storm just to keep your resolve high, but for right now, I don't think it matters that much. This comes across here, give me a provision over here. Give me like 30 flour. Don't make barrels. Make like 10 packs of provisions out of anything you can find. Small farm will go in here as soon as that last tree is gone. Give me 1 person in here. You're gonna go 4, 4, 4. All of those are fine. this is going to come down this way. Could make quite a few lizard houses if we want it. Well, not a ton. We still need something that we can make bricks out of. This is also why, if you're not starting with bricks and you're not starting with stuff that you can use to make bricks, that it's kind of nice to bring stone or clay, because we don't have anything here that we could use for bricks. We're going to have to open a glade to find it. And that's a bit of a dicey proposition on Ghostlands, because you don't know what kind of glade you're going to open. How do we do on resin? We got to 68. Do honestly? It's like crack one now. I think we can handle it. What's the worst thing that could happen? We die or whatever? I'm not afraid. Just get in there. Better to do it now than later, in my mind anyway. Speaking of doing things now rather than later, how about getting some houses up? Like, you can move over there, you can move over there. House. House. That'll be 6. We really have 11 people right now? How did that happen? It's a lot of people to start with. Anyway, pick that egg with priority so that I can build my last house there. And then here we'll get our decorations in. Couple barrels, couple benches. Extend the road out. Got one more whack on that tree. It's just a small glade. Okay, fine. We get a second farm. I'm fine with that. Also, for audio skipping, I am playing the music. I think it's still... Wait a minute. You could go like here. Well, that would be interesting. I think the skipping is mostly fixed. It's still going to happen a little bit. There is one more fix that I can try and do on my end. I've been in the Discord asking people if they've had this issue. And I think we've identified a fix. But I haven't tried it yet. So, in the meantime, let's turn that all the way down to low and see if that helps. But if it's bad, we'll just go fire the soundtrack up on YouTube. And that'll be fine. So this is going to be Blight Post, I think. And then over here we can put Trade Post. You want to open a second glade? Sure. Why not? It's really weird to have the small glades in like a big space. They look so empty. It's like a resource node here, little farm there. It's very odd. Got storm coming up. We're gonna be -8 this season. So lizards would be at -2. I'm gonna have to move one of them over to the hearth, I think. There. That should allow us to run all of our woodcutters all winter or all storm as well. So actually, why don't you not chop that this season? You missed your window. blight post can go up. Next reputation pick, I wouldn't mind finding a building that generates efficient fuel. Either oil, which we could we could make out of grain, or a kiln just to make straight up coal. Wouldn't go amiss. Because if we're gonna be... Well, no, because we'll get coal out of the blight post. We just spend a little bit on the blight post initially. You know, take me to like 5. And then we just farm coal. We'll build like 2 rain collectors, and that will be all the coal that we'll ever need. And the only purpose of the rain collectors will be to generate blight rot. We can put our last house in over here, it looks like now. So get rid of those trees, get rid of these trees. And then bring this around. You can reach there, you're fine. You can chop that down now. Cornerstones. I really like combing the forest. I think it lets you expand a lot. It's basically every 2... It basically turns every dangerous and forbidden glade into +10 hostility instead of +30, which is quite good for hostility management. And then let's see who we've got for villagers. I want to take humans because I'm going to need a lot of people to work these farms. Let's put a... Oh, we don't have a 3rd beaver available. Over here we've got... Is this a 2nd small glade? Wow, we have so much farmland. We're going to be growing a lot. Alright, well, in that case... I'm really not rushed to find a dangerous glade. There's no big rush for it right now, so let's just clear out a spot for a trading post. We've got infinite farms. We can just start, you know, trading stuff. We'll get a trade route on the go, we can make a bunch of packs for provisions, and then we'll figure it out from there. I do need to build a stonecutter's camp over here to get this sea marrow, but I kind of want to put it where this trading post is going to... Well, yeah, just stick it over here. They'll work it out. No tools to open that. We're going to have a lot of farms here, dude. We're going to be growing a ton of food. You almost done with those eggs? 5 charges left. 12 charges left. But then you'll move over here and you'll move over here. You'll still have more stuff to do. Pull you down. Small hearth is going to go either here or here. Not there, because that's like right on top of the fertile soil. It's like right here would be a decent place to do like hearth plus work or hearth plus warehouse. What do you got for me? Have an artisan and 25 barrels? I don't think that's going to happen. Have 40 oil and 40 flour? That will happen, and farmers carrying 5 items is pretty nice for harvest season. So give me that. Complete 6 trade routes and have 20 amber, or sell 20 amber. That will absolutely happen this game. So up here, you'll want to go to 40 flour. Bring you around. barrels, benches. We are at 12 of 14. And we still need more housing. There, we'll future-proof a bit. And then over here is where we'll put in our 4 other kinds of decorations. We'll go like that, and there will be some other 2x3 building we can fit in there. Scavenger's camp is done over here, so now you come over there. You, for the time being, are going to be a lizard. I'd really like that done before you do anything else with your planks, if you could. I also don't know where you're hiding these planks. Oh, you put 6 into the provision already. Well, that makes sense, I guess. Probably could have distributed that out more carefully. Can this come all the way through yet? No, there's 2 trees in the way. This can come through, though. And then you come down like that. And then you are probably going to go somewhere else. Let's do it while we can still move you. Can we fit a trading post in yet? No, 1 more tree needs to go. That guy right there. Let's see, hearth is going to go here. Could also go like that. I think I like that more. So it's a road here. It'll go like that. Like that. That's kind of an ugly gap. Well, we can put decorations in the ugly gap, and then here would be where the warehouse goes, and the warehouse just fits right now. So we'll get that up. That'll save a little bit of travel time for people gathering down here. Farm is up. We're in clearance though, so there's no point to staffing it right now. We'll staff it in Storm, and then we'll be able to prep some of that farmland. And then after that should be Blight Post. Need 4 more planks, and then we're pretty much out of brick unless we roll really well on some of these stone charges in the sea marrow deposits. But it got us to all of our critical infrastructure. So that's good enough for me. Maybe this glade next. Just cut through like that way. Because I do want to rebuild or salvage 1 times rune. And complete 2 times glade events. Which, technically these boxes count, but we don't have a reproducible way to make tools right now. Meanwhile, provisions. I do want people to start making provisions. I can give 1 person the boot out of here? Yeah. When I get to that point, I can give 1 person the boot out of there. I'd like to put a lizard in here. Where can I borrow a lizard from? We've got 1, 2. Where's my 3rd lizard working? Oh, over there in the Stonecutter's camp. I see. Give me you. And then you can come in here. And then you can shave a human out of there, now that we're mostly caught up on building planks. Looking good otherwise, though. we'll get our second human out of here when storm hits. I'll just take it now, actually. It's close enough to storm that it shouldn't matter that much. Now this road can go, because it's actually going to come up here. You guys can get to work in here. I know you're not going to have anything to do right away. That's okay. I can take one beaver out of here to be our spare builder. And then we're just going to have to wait until next season to get more workforce. But this is exceptionally smooth so far. Getting our first blight rot. We do need to destroy 3 of them to get the 20 coal. This is only going to be 1. But we'll get there. All in due time. This woodcutter is going to come down here. And you're going to start doing these trees. I think things are going pretty well right now. I'm not too concerned about these 2 farms down here. Eventually we're going to do like farm here. And then the road will come like this. But it's not that important right now because I don't even have the people to put into it. Man, these are 3 really good cornerstones. So I really like Safe Haven because I upgrade hubs to neighborhood anyway. I really like silent looting, but we don't have a way to make tools right now, and it doesn't look like we're going to get one either. So silent looting is probably out for now. And trade logs is just extra trade routes, plus faster traders, which really lets you stack up on amber. So given that we already took calming the forest, I feel like we don't need that much hostility mitigation when our forest mysteries aren't really that scary. And I think we can just get away with taking trade logs for even better trading opportunities. Over here, we still want tons of humans. And that one works out for us because it gives us tools as well, but we really want humans for farms. We're going to need 2, 4, 6... 8 humans just to staff our farms, and then any kind of brewing building will also want humans in. So we're gonna want them. Next thing we should probably get up though is cookhouse, which is gonna go back here. So you come over here, start working on those trees. You are working on these trees. I have 1 spare beaver that I can give you. We're up to neighborhood here. We're not going to be able to go further than that without a service building. Hey, we could just build the second farm down here. I have the spare humans for it. And you could then be growing grain, which we could, I don't know, use in trade routes or something. Give me a priority 1 on that. Give me a road for that. Another small glade with another patch of fertile soil. Would kind of like to open a large glade now, please. But all of the large glades are a long ways away. I mean, I guess there's this one down here that we could do. Maybe that's the solution now, is you come down here, clear out where we're going to put our second hub, and then cut straight. Well, actually, we know that this is going to be a big glade because small glades don't have patches of trees in the middle, and big glades do. So actually, we know that both of these are dangerous glades. If we read between the lines a little bit. Also, there's another fertile soil over there. Dude, there's so much growing space on this map. Holy cow. Why couldn't I have had this map for all these living matter games? We could literally outgrow living matter on this map, probably. Now that we've said it, of course, the glade events and all these are going to be living matter. That's just how that's going to work. What do you have? Herbalist camp? We have like one berry node on the map right now. And I don't think I can go from 5 to 17 without significant anguish. I also like specialized boots, but we can't afford that, and can't afford dual brewing tools. But we can now afford trade routes, so get that started. Definitely get that started. Resin is like free to trade. The reason we're not increasing the number of goods that we're trading here, you know, up to like 5, I kind of just want to rush this perk, or this order, to finish our 6 trade routes quick, and I also kind of want to build our standing up with these other factions with a lot of small trades, and then we'll blow packs of provisions on bigger trades when we have them available. But let's just do short, fast trades for now, and then we can do long, expensive trades later. Cookhouse is almost ready to go in back here. Just need to get one more tree out of the way. And then we should be able to make skewers. Because I think it's like eggs and vegetables. And we're going to harvest vegetables out of here, and we will be harvesting eggs here. Though we should probably consumption control those. And those. Since we're going to be using them for complex foods. You're going to grow grains so that we can start doing flour. That's good. You're still getting sea marrow. This is fine. You know what? It's not going to matter. We hit clearance now. Let's just keep you as a builder for a bit. 15 harmony decorations is something that could happen, but 3 tablets for 120 food is really hard to turn down. And then Spark 2 we're going to have. Builder's Pack is fine. Traders Arriving Faster is fine. Sure, let's do that. And then let's also... We don't really have the workforce for it right now, but let's get our corruption farm in. Now, if we were to get if we were to get Baptism by Fire, or Baptism of Fire, whatever it's called, the one that reduces hostility for Blight Rot cysts, I think we could probably play this map forever. Like, this could be like, you know, a 30-year game. Which might be a fun way to farm a couple deeds, honestly. So we'll see. If we get lucky and take that perk, we might just do a really long game. Open, like, every single glade. Do a whole bunch of stuff like that. This small hearth is about to go in. Oh wait, it doesn't fit here, it goes here. I need to cut down these 4 trees as well. Okay, so it's still like about to go, and it's just going to take a little longer. You like brewing, so you should... No, that's alchemy. I'm gonna put you in there anyway, but I actually want a beaver to be in there so they'll get the bonus resolve. Lizards are down to 7 resolve. So I think in Storm we're gonna have to swap one out to be a Firekeeper again. Or we could put them to work in the cookhouse, because I think the cookhouse is warm. And they'll appreciate that. You done with these eggs? No, 7 to go. 16 to go. We'll get a little bit of workforce out of that once those deposits are clear, and you've got a long ways to go on that sea marrow still. Oh, and you've got even more flax over here. Yeah, okay, you'll be busy for a bit. Here's our second hearth. We can really just like line it with decorations on the left and right. It'll look quite nice in my opinion. And then this will be road. And the housing block can go like here. How wide are these? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Road. I think that'll still be inside the radius of the hearth. Yeah, it'll be well inside the radius of the hearth. There's more farm over here. There's like fertile soil in every glade that we've opened so far. It's crazy. Kind of need a second person in here pretty soon, probably. Maybe instead of putting a lizard on the hearth this season, I actually just trim a couple woodcutters and I have them do other odd jobs around the place. Like, you go in there. You can go in here, because you'll be pretty enthused about that. And then I can double up on these gathering camps. So like that, and that. And then I still have... Actually, I need to get rid of you. And I need one more human from somewhere. I need you. So that I can put the 2 of you in here for Storm and still have a free builder. And then I also need to stop auto-collecting trade routes, because otherwise I forget that I'm running them. And continue trading stuff. Here's Storm. Everyone should be fine. Lizards are going to go to 1, but 1 is bigger than 0. You're chillin'. You're chillin'. Your priority. High priority. You're working on stuff. We're approaching doneness on Amber Trade. And in fact, we're actually going to finish it in 40 seconds. What are our Storm trade routes? Yeah, I'll sell 7 sea marrow. We can get more. I don't even know where that clay came from, but I'll sell it. We could also get protected trade, which I think we unlocked, which is minus 10 hostility for every 25 amber sold. There's a lot of ways that we could go very infinite this game. So that could be something fun to do. Trader completed. We get anything good from this? Yeah, 6 tools and 2 people. That'll actually, we need to wait on that. That'll push us to hostility 2, and then a lizard would try and leave. Can't have that. You guys make 50 of these, 50 of these. Don't make pigment yet. For skewers, oh, you can't use eggs for the meat portion of skewers. Alright, well, I'll do all of that. And then just use veggies for the other one. I might take a plantation if I see plantation again. Would let us grow berries. Could use berries in biscuits, could use berries in pigment. Scavenger's camp has no deposits nearby. That's pretty true. Alright, you get out of there then. So you're a dead building now. We'll just leave you here in case something else shows up. Cornerstones? Definitely not. We're going to be doing more harvesting and planting than wood collection, probably. Probably not. So I guess, or we reroll. We could get really greedy with rerolls here. Yeah, why not? Nah, we didn't get it. Over-diligent woodwork is pretty good, though. Although urban planning is pretty good, though, too. We could transition completely to, like, racial housing for urban planning. We're going to do a lot of trade routes. We could get, like, one human house could hold 5, 6 humans, which would be really nice for Resolve. Yeah, sure, let's try that. Let's do a trade route synergy game today. That'll be a neat time. 12 coal to get 2 humans, sure. And then give me 2 more people, sure. And then with that, we should be able to build another farm. Or not even should be able to. Like, we must build another farm or people are going to start to starve. Crystallized dew is a means. Oh, it's a big means of getting a metal source. Because we're farming spark dew for corruption. So I kind of want to take it. Also gives us pottery for ale, pickled goods, and wine eventually, even though we're not doing that now. And the rest of these are kind of subpar. Like, I don't love the 3-star building material buildings. I don't think Lumber Mill's very good. I don't think Weaver's very good. I'd rather have one of the buildings that produces base building materials at, like, 2 stars. Because it's just so easy to get the underlying stuff, especially on this map. So Brickyard feels like a pretty safe pick here. And then we can put it out behind the Provisioner. It'll look pretty smart over there. You're good, you're good. Trade route's good. And then also, now that we took that housing perk, I don't think we're ever going to do a trade route that's more than a single good. Because we just need absolute volume of trade routes. So let's see. You can go. And in your place we will have you. Also, you can go. You're not even in the right place. You're gonna go there. And then you're gonna come here. These 3 need to go. Trade route completed. Don't have a tablet yet. Don't want to trade. Well, I could trade a tool. Well, what's one tool gonna matter? We'll be fine. We won't need that last tool. Just keep me trading. Always be trading. ABT. Put a lizard in there for the resolve bonus. And then open a glade? Yeah, why not? So you're over there. You aren't really like cutting anything anymore, so you move over here. Always keep 2 people in there. Get a second beaver in there for a resolve bonus. Harvester's camp has no deposits nearby. You have 1 more plant fiber that you can grab. And it's going to be over here. And then let's see what we got in this glade. Trade route completed. Give me my 1 amber, please. Thank you. Let's upgrade both of these. 17 stone, don't have it. 16 barrels, don't have it. But cellar is done. So that's plus 15 amber. Next trader is in a minute 21. Carpenter is really looking like the pick here for a means of making simple tools. Brick oven would be nice for the coal, but we can just keep burning wood for a while. It's pretty plentiful on the map. So yeah, give me carpenter. And then carpenter can fit very nicely in there. This is going to go up to priority 2, because that's going to up the amount of planks we can produce. What's wrong, lizards? What happened to you? You're hungry? There's no way you're hungry. Oh, maybe you are, because the only thing we have to eat right now is vegetables, and that's portion controlled. Okay, that makes sense. You can eat veggies. I don't mind. It's another... Well, maybe this is a medium glade. I'm unsure. I can give you sea marrow. Have at least 15 harmony decorations. Woof. 15 harmony decorations. I mean, it's doable, don't get me wrong. So, like... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Clear that out. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're gonna be stretched real thin on stone here, I think. You might have to use some clay. Give me these. I'm gonna hold amber for traders since we have a trader in 30 seconds. 15 harmony. Man, I would love to... Well, here. Yeah, just open another. He can't be stopped. He's out of control. And then in here we've got veggies, which we can't pick, and slick shell brood mothers, which we can't harvest. This crude workstation is going to have to work overtime. Like, this needs to be done so we can get lumber going. This is going to use you. Keep 30 planks in stock, 30 tools in stock, turn off packs of luxury goods. What are you? 2 bricks for every 10 pottery. It's not going to happen. Packs of goods, don't care. Copper, don't care. Might need to buy stone from him. Or I could just straight up buy bricks. So let's see. Let's work this out, right? 6 stone makes 2 bricks. 25 and 6 is 1 amber 50. And bricks are only 1 amber 04, so it's more economical for us to buy bricks. We'll buy 10. And that should be enough. Actually, we could just buy all of it. Fabric's 0.52, that's so expensive, dude. What's wrong with you? I think we'll be okay here. We have a lot of time on that ghost event. I'm not that afraid of it. It's what, like, yeah, 30 minutes to put together 15 harmony decorations is not going to be a problem. Do not worry about that. Let me move myself up slightly since I'm going to slouch. Here, I think you'll still be able to see the bonuses. Yeah, perfect. Yeah, I think this is okay. Do I want to buy any of this just to clear the perks? No, because you can see perks in Glade events pretty much any time you want. So it doesn't actually... So if it's thinning the deck, if you're familiar with card builders, Magic the Gathering, anything like that. If there was a building here, I would buy the building, even if I had no plans to use it, because it would keep the building from showing up in subsequent reputation picks that we get. But because that's not the case, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm also watching food. I think you are going to need to grow vegetables. I think we're going to... How do you line up? Like this? Yeah, you line up like that. You're not really gonna, like, fit there. But eventually, when we open that glade, where would your warehouse go? The road would go here. Right? Yeah, road would go there, which means warehouse would go here. And then roads would go here. So we can at least get that in. Like, that's where it's going to go eventually. 32 of 35 goods sold. What else can I offload? None of that. That's all food. We're not going to have any. And none of that. Okay, unfortunate. We will not be trading any clearance this season. Dude, look at all this stuff that we just don't have materials for. It's an embarrassment. You have wood in there. Could you please just deliver it so that we can get this up? It would really make my life a lot easier if you were to do that. And then give me like priority 2 on this brickyard so that we can get bricks going more efficiently. And then you can stop making them. And then all you'll make is fabric, and we'll have more efficient 2-star recipes for the rest of this stuff. We still don't have the cookhouse up either. Cookhouse, give me priority 1. We're not going to be able to make anything in there anyway, yet, but eventually. Right, you have no trade routes this season. I'm so close to trade and industry. But it's just not going to happen. We have an angry ghost. Fulfill need for leisure 20 times. Otherwise destroy all of my complex food. Alright, I'll try and make that happen for you. -8 to global resolve, but we get 5 villagers and woodcutters carry extra items. We'll be keeping the goods from that event. And we will be doing it at the end of Storm, when we can manage a -8 resolve penalty. This box has coal. That's looking like it's going to be a send to the Citadel. This one's a definite send to the Citadel. That one's going to be a send to the Citadel, once we have the tools for it. This is finally going up. Also, we're going to have a lot of homeless people this storm. I do notice. I'm not worried about it. Okay, maybe I should be worried about it. That's pretty bad. But I don't have the lumber for it. Like, I can't build the human houses. 10 trade routes. Amber, sure. So, you get out of here and come work in here. I want 1 more beaver. Oh wow, we're already pretty light on woodcutters. Where do I have another beaver I could borrow from? I have 7 of you. Want to use in a rain collector? You're not that important. So you stop making planks. You are just wasting wood. Don't do that anymore. And then don't make bricks either, because we will have enough planks to get this thing up. You, for crystallized dew, you're going to be using resin, and then you're going to be using both of those. I want you to go to like 30 bars. I want you to go to 30 bricks. Don't make pottery right now. It's not as important as you think. And just grind on planks for a little bit. They're important, and we need them. And when you make simple tools, make them using planks. Don't use raw wood for that. It's more efficient that way. We have labor back. Oh no, we don't. We have sea marrow down here. I didn't even notice it. Well, get over here and do that. You are going to need to be a lizard to make it through this season. And even then, it might be a little sketchy. Still at 0 of 15. That's fine. These are like the last priority for building. I'd really like to build this cookhouse because I could stuff a bunch of lizards in it and they would be quite happy through Storm. But I don't think it's going to happen. Like, you have plenty of planks in there to do it. It might be tight. It's going to be close. This is also going to be pretty bad. These probably needed to go up earlier. Give me these at like priority 2. And give me you at priority 3. It's gonna be tight. But I do have 5 unemployed humans that should be able to find the time to do this. You're full. You don't have anything to do. You're full. You, we're gonna do soon. Although, man, accepting 5 people. Ah, we can work it out. We'll figure it out. Get some humans to work in there. Beavers are kind of sad right now. Everyone's kind of sad right now. You get out of there. You'll be happy if you go to work in here. Now you're only at -2. Lizards, what are you doing right now? I think there's 2 of you in here. We'll go to 1 of you in there. And then 1 of you can come up here. It's still going to be not enough. Alright, we'll lose a couple people, but that's okay. We can afford it. Let's check our trade routes in Storm. No. And very no. We gotta find stuff to trade. Oh, there's a tree there, that's why. Didn't look like a tree. We might be able to save this. Maybe. This is also going to be a problem, don't get me wrong. Like, not only do we not even have ale, we don't even have a building that fills leisure right now. So we've got multiple issues to work through with that ghost. But he does give us a long time to think about it. Faster fuel recipes? None of these help. But I don't think we're going to be losing a lot of villagers here. Unless we really just start making some horrible choices. I'm really good on workforce right now, so I'm not going to accept villagers this season. We are fine on labor. What are you doing in here? Not really anything, because you can't find any food. I can put 1 person back to work in here now. This building should be pretty high priority. We need to get some crops in the ground. Oh, and we have to do this season. God, 5 more people. Oh, it's a lot of people. But it does give us 40 herbs, which means we'll be able to make a bunch of biscuits. So, investigate. And then you guys are just going to need to weather the storm in this cookhouse. Where are the other ones? Every single one of them is going to have to work in a building that they like to make it through this. Still at 0. That's fine if we build a house. Then 2 humans will move in here, which will free up 2 lizards to move into one of these, and then that might push them to +2, and then they'll be fine. And then in the meantime, never mind, no free workers. But it's a scuffed situation right now, so I'm not sweating it. Also, you? Stop. We need all vegetables all the time right now. I can't afford to do flour. I think we're going to have to do 2 vegetables, 1 flour over here. Just for the sake of giving people something to eat. We're also not mitigating hostility nearly as much as I would like to right now. Yeah, I know you don't have anything to do. You'll have something to do in a second, don't worry. As soon as this clears and we get these 40 herbs, you'll have plenty of stuff to do. No one free to work in there. Is there anything else that's overstaffed? Yeah, Brickyard's kind of overstaffed. I just want to clear that deposit out, and then it'll be gone for good. Beaver's resolve is low. Why? You're hungry. You should not be hungry. You have eggs. Never mind. We're consumption control on eggs. Eat eggs. Maybe that's why you're hungry? Yeah, that's why you're unhappy as well. Alright, so food's a problem. When's that ever not been true? But food is a problem. Can I borrow someone from anywhere? Can't borrow any of you, because you're all miserable. But you won't be once you eat. You are now, but it'll pass. I mean, I can borrow you, I guess. And then I also want that house to go up. How we're still behind on boards is a mystery to me. This thing has existed for like almost a season. Favor you. It does look like we're going to be losing a lizard, but that's just because we kind of screwed up on our hunger. Nope, wait. Get over 0. There we go. Okay, we're fine. It was never really that close. We were never in danger of losing a villager there. This situation's been under control from day 1. Traders? Have we looked at these yet? Flour. Yeah, we can get rid of that. Eggs we cannot get rid of under any circumstances, but we can do one more trader. That should finish trade and industry. Do I need a 4th farm over here? Probably. Are you up yet? No, of course not. And you're going to miss your window for being up as well, because drizzle's almost over. We are at 6 tools. We can start opening caches soon, because we've got an influx of crystallized dew. I feel like I'm going to need to buy stuff from you. A smokehouse. It would clear the blueprint, but it's 19 amber. God, also Ways of the Forest is really good. Are you interested in any of this stuff? I have 149 seam arrow. How much amber do I want, realistically? 39? So I would want 34 of your finest amber? How much seam arrow would I have to give away to do that? Way more than I would be comfortable giving away. So in that case, do we buy a smokehouse or lower hostility by 50? Because I think it's way more reasonable to get to 15. And it's actually still pretty bad. Like, really bad. Purging fire being 0.3 is kind of insane. Well, coal is 0.3. Actually, it's not that good at all, because it's 3 coal to make 1 purging fire. This, though, you get, what, 20 coal from destroying 3 Blightrot cysts? So that's 6 amber for every 3 Blightrot cysts you destroy? That's kind of an insane return. I don't want to give away all this seam arrow. I might need it later for Glade events. I'm not going to buy anything from you. I wish I could, but I can't. Also, did these just reset? Yeah, they did. I'll do that. And then... yeah, I'll do that too. I gotta keep the amber flowing. We can always make more flour. This is still kinda dicey, though. I'm not exactly sure when this game went off the rails. Maybe that's not fair. Maybe we're not totally off the rails, but I wouldn't say that we are on the rails right now. I think opening caches is going to go a long ways. Getting 5 people is terrifying. But I really want that light timber perk. And I really want those 40 herbs. We're just gonna have to jack our food production up, like, to the max. Yeah, low on food, I know. Wait a minute, does Vlis bring food? No. Okay. That's fine. Trade and industry. Done. Give me the perk. Artisan or forager's camp? Or smithy? Would I rather have a smithy or an artisan? Because we can already do 2-star pigment in the cookhouse. We can already do 2-star simple tools in the carpenter. So would I rather have coats and barrels or coats and trade goods? I think I'd rather have coats and barrels. Because then all we have to do is pick up like a tavern and a brewery. And we can do the Angry Ghost. Like, the Angry Ghost is in the back of my mind right now. Being angry. Yeah, I think I just take Artisan. I don't love it. But I think I do it. And then where do you go? You'll fit nice up here. We could just like, we could put you down right now. You'll make coats. Coats will make humans and beavers happy. We've got the plant fiber to do it. We got 5 new people. Where are they going to go to work? Probably like here. And then in there eventually, but not yet. You guys can come out of here now that your resolve issues are squared away. Also, we have 0 food and we're about to have to deal with Hunger Storm. Should you be worried about that? I should be worried about that. But instead, what I'm going to do is... How close am I to getting a 6 of 10? So 8 of 10. Just 8 of 10. I should be making a lot more housing than I am. So you're going to have to go in there. We cleared this block out intentionally. So let's actually make good on that. Lizards are really struggling right now, so let's do lizard houses. Trade route completed, yeah. Can't do those. Can't do those. Could buy one. Doesn't help us. Can we open these yet? 6. No. How many you got in there? 12. Okay, so we can open a small one. This ghost is like in the way for where I want to put a farm. Oh, it wouldn't fit there anyway. It actually has to go here. Clear all that out. You come through like that. We're going to have 2 humans in here. We have 4 available lizards right now. Well, why don't you help out clearing a couple nodes? Food is being consumed almost as soon as it's dropped off. So that's not great. We're going to need to put the other farm down there pretty soon, you know. 7281. But we're about to hit an impatience. That'll help. I think we can get under 3 this season, so we might not have to worry about Hunger Storm. We just need impatience to tick up, and then we need to turn off woodcutters for the season. Any of you guys have food? No, just herbs. You making biscuits in here? Good. You can make plenty of biscuits in there. Actually, maybe this is where we put all the other lizards. Just get ahead on biscuits. Because that's humans and beavers that'll eat that. Alright, now we can drop down to 2. I think we're going to be okay this storm. Next storm is not going to be okay. we're going to need to drastically ramp up the food production that we have access to, which means building this one finally, putting that in finally. These trees gotta go so I can build this one as well. Can I reach all these? Yeah, I will be able to. Right. You're gone, you're gone, you're gone. Still bad. Not catastrophic, though. God, but I don't want 3 people. I definitely don't want 5 people, but I don't want 3 people. If we get the mushroom perk, right? If we get the cornerstone that's like you can grow mushrooms on farm fields, then that would be good. Collect it. Can't trade food. Can trade sea marrow. Can't trade grain because I don't have enough grain. You rotate over here so you can reach every tree. We're at 12 tools. This one takes 14. Get this one out of here. You need to be working in this farm in Storm. You need to be opening that. I'd love a second person in this brickyard. How are we doing on harmony decorations? 11. Okay, well give me 12, 13. And then, I don't know, hit me with like a 14, 15. And that'll be done. And then maybe we'll get something life-changing out of a ghost chest. You never know. We could also just feed you Spark Dew. Don't have to waste our sea marrow for that anymore, because we're getting plenty out of this rain collector. I'm gonna have to possibly favor beavers a little bit here. I wish you'd get these houses up. Oh, there you go, you're doing it now. Oh, you found skewers. I don't know how the hell you managed to put a skewer together, but I'm glad you did. Okay, favor beavers. Buy ourselves a little bit of time. It's unlikely that 3 lizard houses pushes lizards from -9 to +1, but you never know until you try. And it might put them into the territory where we could favor them right at the end to keep them a little happy. We let housing go way too long here. We expanded way too quickly, and we did not make sure that housing kept up. I don't know why humans are hungry. Okay, we made it through. This season matters a lot. Frequent caravans is going to be great resolve for us. That's good. That's good. That's going to be good when we can do it. Great trade routes for a change. Things are finally turning around. Not copium in the slightest. What are you short on? Fabric? You think you're short on everything, but it's not true. You're actually only short on fabric. Get those 2 trees out of the way. Get these staffed. You are doing grain. I'm okay with that. Let's gamble on it, right? Because we just got 40 herbs. We kind of need a source of... You think you're done, huh? Oh, you just don't have any stone or clay. Huh. Okay. Interesting. And you don't have packs of provisions. Can you make them? No. Okay. Things are starting to get bad again. We're at a point in this game that makes me very uncomfortable, which is where we need to open glades for resources. We could favor lizards to get a little bit of reputation. We have a farm going up. Do I have spare humans for this? I do. I mean, not like technically, but I'm gonna need to find builders. You get out. I think I can afford for you to get out. I can definitely afford for you to get out. And you're good. You guys I kind of need. Yeah, it's uncomfortable right now. That's pretty true. You're done, at least. That's going to give me 2 laborers back. Trade route completed. Still am not going to be able to do any of these. We did find a pack of provision somewhere. That 8 amber might matter a lot. That's a very expensive trade route. So you guys get out. You come over here to the building graveyard. You come over here. You're going to give me rep, even if I don't favor you. 4 of 10. Not good enough. So how is it taking you this long to cut these last couple trees down? Also, that's a lot of farmland in there, huh? I think the farm might actually need to go, like, here. At least, for the time being, housing is sorted. Mostly. Humans do need one more human house, but we're so tight on bricks now that I'm scared to spend it on that. Are we also at 15 harmony for you yet? We're at 11. Oh, you're building them now. Okay, 12. You're carrying fabric to 13. And then hopefully 14 and 15 are not much further behind. I'm afraid of you. 30 minutes. 30 minutes to find a brewery and a tavern. Or lose all of your biscuits and skewers that you've been making. I don't love that. You're going up. You're up. And you just gotta drop it off. Okay, this ghost is going to be done. And we are in a situation where we kinda need that ghost to have something really good in its loot box. Calm Spirit. What you got? Workers assigned to glade events can carry 5 more. Okay, that's tools. It's not horrible. It's not great, but it's not horrible. Sother is here. Woodcutters move 20% faster. Scots can open chests 40%. That does not matter. Yeah, give me faster woodcutter movement. Make my lumber just a little more efficient. Bring you over here. Because I need you to cut down a single tree. And then shed you, put you back up to 15. I really need that last rep. Clearance trades. No, 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 no. And no, 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 no. Okay. Thanks for coming by. 12 seconds to get plus 8 amber. Farm fields. Small farm. No, it doesn't fit there. So the only place I could put it where it covers everything is right here, which is like exactly in the middle of this lizard house. You're gonna have to move. You're gonna have to go like there. So that this farm field can go like here. You're gone. The small farm. Pretend you know what you're looking for. You can go there. And then I gotta open another glade. It's gotta be done. So why don't you come like here and get those out of the way, and then after this clearance, I think I have to open up that. I'm resourceless. I need stone, I need like food nodes, I need just anything. You wrap around here, you come around there. This is not what I need to see. I need to see a tavern or a brewery. I'm gonna spend my reroll. Ale, 2-star ale, okay. Half of the Angry Ghost equation has been solved. I'm gonna stick a scribe in here. You are not going to make scrolls. You are going to make ale. I don't know where you found these barrels, but use them. Go to like 30. Never make simple tools. And you'll find grain as soon as it pops up. I believe in you. Collect this. Buy this. I cannot do that trade. I need those barrels. They're very important. You're still ticking. This is good. 5 packs of building materials. Where do I do that? I know I have a building that lets me do that. Pack of building materials. I can do it at a makeshift post. I do not have a building to do that. Might as well build one anyway. It's going to be 50 planks, but we have the wood. We do have the wood. Food continues to be extremely scary. But we've still got more veggies coming in. This farm will also be useful because it's right next to a warehouse. I have 24. You know, I might be able to do that because all we need now, the last part of that equation, is simply finding a tavern or a other building that lets us surveil. It's possible. It's not looking great, but it's possible. You like brewing. That's a human job. I regret to inform you I don't have humans to do it. You are going to make only packs of building materials. You're going to make me 5 of them. Are we clear? You kinda can stuff. Give me a lizard in there too. I want 3 beavers in this carpenter. Just flood me with planks. This place is ugly. I don't like the way this layout turned out down here at all. Oh well, what are you gonna do? I could upgrade you. I don't know what I'm doing not getting that done. Let's do like... yeah, you can have like a nice bench to sit at. Next to some water barrels. You can think about how much it rains here. You'll love it. We are going to have a hunger storm in effect this season. I can't get that back down to 2. But we are at least full on housing, and we're somehow giving people complex food. Still don't... well, I guess I do. It's because we got a bunch of herbs from this event down here. I do know how it happened. I changed my mind. How many tools you got in here? None? Is it... I hope it's because you just dropped a bunch off so I can open this. 8? Not enough. It doesn't make sense to shed lumbers. Let's see how bad this gets. -5 and -2. So even if, well, I could shaft lizards and then I can favor beavers if it gets dicey. Now, next season, you're opening this up. Could also open that one up. This hub is upgraded. This keeps beavers happy this season. Could also upgrade it again. You know? Go like this. And then do a little bit of that. Because lizards love bushes. And then we're going to need 4 more comfort decorations. So that would be like... give me some barrels behind your house, put a couple benches behind your house. Give me 2 humans to work in here. I need to find a second human. Where could one locate a second human? In this brickyard where you're not doing anything? You can be a lizard. And then you can be 2 humans. And then... I need 1 person. It's gonna be you. I also need 3 more people living here. Well, I want to keep it symmetric. So let's go like that. And then you can move like this. And then these 2 can be beaver houses, because we don't have beaver houses yet. And you're churning on planks, so we should have enough planks eventually. Okay, what are we panicking about next? Let's check our trade routes. Can't do anything with those. I think next thing to panic about will be whatever's in this glade. Yeah, I really like Cursed Royal Woodland. This game is horrible, but in general, I really like it. Our biggest concern at the moment is this ghost who's really mad about not having any ale. We have 20 minutes to find a blueprint that gives us a tavern, or some other leisure-filling building, or he is going to destroy all of our complex food, and then leave. Which is, like, kind of rude when you think about it. Just delete all of our stuff and then leave. Okay, you over here. Get me into this next glade. I think that's the best one to reach. I love it. I think it is fantastic. It is such a well put together game. I like how all of the systems work with each other. I like how there is progression across different maps. I like how the choices feel meaningful. It's just a really well-balanced game. And I can definitely make time to appreciate when a developer is able to do that, because it is not an easy task. Connect that up. Cornerstone me. Okay. We could take Fungal Guide, which does absolutely nothing right now. But if we also get the cornerstone that allows us to plant mushrooms on farms, we never have to think about food again. We're basically, we're good forever. And the other 2 aren't very good, so we're just going to take it. We don't have any way to make wine, and I don't even remember what the 3rd perk was, but we've got 2 parts of that synergy. We've got... Where's the other one? Not you. We have 1 part of that synergy. But if we can find the other 2 parts, oh baby, we are good. Trade that away. Can't trade ale away yet. I can trade sea marrow away. Oh, we don't have enough packs for provisions. Are you working on them? No, you don't have enough in there to work on them. Okay. Can I... Do any of you bring food? 15 and 15? 4 humans, though? 4 humans is a lot of farm work. Oh wait, this is 4 people. Let's do that one instead, because we kind of have to, and then hope it was beavers. There we go. I'm gonna wait on that. I'm gonna wait on that until this trade route comes in, because I want to pay to re-roll it, to see if I can get a tavern. I also need to shed 1 of you, so that my lizards can keep ticking resolve. Although, actually, it doesn't really matter. We have 18 minutes to find a tavern. It's really spotty with me. Sometimes food production is really good, and sometimes food production is very bad. Okay, what do we got? We have a building to repair. It is a brewery. It's a flawless brewery. He's done it. We need to rebuild this immediately. This is the... Wait, no, we don't need ale. Hang on, wait. We don't need that at all. Do we still want it, though? Because it is really good ale production. It's good pickled goods production. Maybe we should solve the mystery first. Yeah, let's solve the mystery first. We can't solve the mystery. We need 2 more tools. Or a lot of fabric. Where am I going to find 2 tools? When's the next trader get here? Minute 23, and he has tools. Okay, so that's where we're going to get tools from. So that we won't need to worry about. I would rather send it to the Citadel. What are you mad about? You want 10 human houses? It's actually a doable request. I don't need 10 human houses, but I can build you 10 human houses. Get that started. And this, we'll think on it. We'll ponder it for a bit. This is important, though. I need this trader to show up. We're going to have to buy tools from him. I don't have the amber to do it. I'm also not going to have the amber. We're going to have to sell stuff to the trader. This is going to be the plan. So let's just chill for a minute. The wee red guy is a ghost. So these are the haunted forest events. Basically, in every glade that you open, you have your normal glade events, you have buildings to repair, and then also every big glade has a ghost. And the ghosts either give... Oh, wait, hang on. Don't actually do anything in there. The ghosts give you a quest, basically. It's the same way the glade events work, just on a longer timer. So this one is a 30-minute threat. If we don't do it, he destroys all of our stored ale, coats, incense, training gear, wine, scrolls, and cosmetics, and then he leaves. His requirements are give him some items, and then also complete his request. And his request is build 10 human houses. So this is a doable one. We're fine with that. This guy is looking less doable, because we don't currently have a building that fills our villagers' need for leisure. And he's only got 18 minutes left on his. So we're a little worried about him. But there's also benevolent ghosts that don't do anything if you don't fulfill their request, they just leave. And those are blue instead of red. But that's like the extra mechanic on these maps. Should we be making coats? Not yet. Soon, but not yet. Why don't you go up to 30, since we know that we might need fabric for glade events in the future. It's not going to be enough time for this one. We're still going to have to buy tools for that, but in the future. I also think with 3... Wait, why are you planting both? You're only supposed to be vegetables. I think with 3 vegetable farms, we should be good on food, fingers crossed. Okay, here's Farloaf. I need 2 tools. There's no debating that one. I'm willing to give you, like, 80 of this. And then what do you give me? A smelter? Don't care. +1 to barrels, don't care. Movement on roads kind of do care. So I can do something like that. And then we'll also have enough amber to reroll. I think. 20. 9. How much is the reroll? Reroll's 5. Alright, fingers crossed. Looking for a leisure building. Boom. Monastery. Don't even give it a second thought. Just build it. And then you, we now have 10 tools. Don't even give it a second thought. Just come down here and investigate it. And then can we still afford road movement? Yes. Beautiful. Which means we're going to be able to finish you. And now I think we're good. We still don't have a win con. But we are not in that much danger anymore. Did we get anything in this glade? Yeah, we have roots. You remember roots. The thing... Oh wait, we could put you like here and then you can reach all the eggs too. Alright, staff that. 1 is fine for now. Trade routes. Clearance routes. No, I need those. Whatever, you can make more of them. We're not going to have the packs of provisions for that. Packs of provisions are a big problem right now. We just don't... We can't make any of that stuff with any regularity. What's your problem? You don't have boards? Okay, fine. Also, I think we're gonna run out of stone. After, or not stone, bricks after making this thing. We're only gonna have 2 spare. And that's not gonna be enough to make all of our human houses for this ghost friend. So we're gonna have to find a place to salvage them. I'm not sure where that is right now. It's not from that box. It's not from that box. Ah, it's from this box. Okay. That will give us our stone. We can favor you to 21. That's not good enough, though. Now we can favor you to 22. Lizards just love being here. And you, I still don't know what we're going to do with you. Also, where am I going to find people to work in this monastery? I don't have 3 people to spare. I can get like 1 person out of here. No, really, like where are you going to find the people to do this? I could pull 1 from a woodcutter's camp, but we're kind of running... We're using up a lot of wood right now. Collect this. I don't think we can do any others. Yeah, we don't have the provisions. I can borrow 1... No, I don't want to take out of the woodcutter's camps. Am I going to have to accept more people? It's not the end of the world if I take the 15 food and things that make stone, so... Don't think about it, just do it. Just send it. Because it also gets you some clay to make into bricks, and bricks are good. You like bricks. I've also got 20 minutes to finish this game before my next meeting, so that's going to be an interesting self-imposed challenge. We'll see if we get there. You're fine. We're working on it. We finished a Glade event. I don't remember what it was. I think it was you? Yeah, probably you. You know what? Actually, I need to rebuild this, because then we can finish Lost in the Woods. So it's -3 to global resolve every 45. It's going to take 3 minutes 45. That's going to happen after Storm. After Storm, we repair this. We repair it, and then we say, you don't make ale anymore, and actually you just kind of... Well, wait, hang on. Oh, religion's incense. I thought maybe it was religion is scrolls, but it's not. Yeah, you just don't do anything in this building anymore. Because the Hallowed Brewery is going to be a lot better at it than you are. And up here, we can finally start making coats. Go up to like 40. I don't want to make barrels yet. I can't make pottery yet. Oh, advanced hubs is done. That gives us 3 people. Oh, this was the synergy. We had to finish a perk for it. So it's +2 to mushrooms production, and then we get bonus mushrooms every time we harvest mushrooms. It's all good. So take you. It's going to push us to hostility 4 because we go over impatience. And now... Man, now I think we just like take nothing but service buildings. Just start stacking those perks up. So if we take Guildhouse, we've been doing a ton of trade routes. It's 40 planks. I don't know where 40 planks is going to come from, but it is a powerful building. That could go like right here on top of you. Because I don't need you anymore. I can actually just build it right now. We have the planks. So yeah, get that in. You're not giving us rep anymore, so you don't get favored now. Housing is okay. It's not great, but it's okay. Actually, wait, hang on. Hang on. You need to come back here. Because we need a service building for this hearth. To allow it to upgrade again. Which means that you are actually going to come cut trees over here. To clear that out. And then you, what else do you need? 4 more harmony or aesthetics decorations. So like 1, 2, 3, 4. We can get under 4 by doing this and that. And then we don't have to do any favoring this season. And we need 8 more comfort decorations. So how about just like, you want to be really lazy with it and go like 4, 8? Yeah, absolutely, I want to be really lazy with it. We're going to get a lot of coal out of all these blight rot cysts. Let's actually get like a second lizard working on it. We have 24 coal. We could just start burning coal to save a bit of lumber. Because I think we're at a point with our productivity now where we can generate enough blight rot cysts that we just get the coal that we need from that and from nothing else. Not at 10 tools yet, but you're working on it. You are upgraded now, which is 10% extra production chance globally. Good. At the end of Storm, we're going to rebuild you. Have we done you yet? We have done you. Actually, let's get you out of here. Because you stress me out. 30 pickled goods and then a bunch of building materials? Yeah, that's fine. Go do that. And then you. 6 more human houses. I could do 4 here. It's an insane number of human houses. So here, 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 and here. That'll be 8. And then just like 2 more here. God, it's so ugly. Why do you make me do this? Do this. Do that. And we've got 3 more packs of provisions. Do that. So that's 2 more rep, here and here. That will push us to our next perk, and then we still have 5 more to go. That is still a haul to get to 14. Alright. You don't have 40 of that anymore. Use lumber instead. Get in there. I don't want to take people. This is interesting. Gain 40 coal for every 3 burned blight rot cysts. That almost lets us turn coal into like a trade good. It's just, it prints money. Yeah, get these houses up. Make our ghost friend go away. And then over here, keep working on these trees. Come, you can't come around to that side. We're gonna have to destroy one of these slickshell nests to get the guild house. Well, we could put the guild house here, actually. Maybe that's what we should do. So have a road come around here, and then up like that. And then guild house. Because this is important. For getting a bunch of perks on. That's going to be our win con. The +1 stacking resolve that we get every time we do trade routes is going to be the way that we win this game, probably. You're rebuilding. That's good. How are you on decorations? You need 4 more aesthetics. Those will be going behind the guild house. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 8 more comfort. We can put a park back here. Bring that road around. Yeah, you really sleep on it, but it's very good. It's very, very good. I could do like 4 more comfort decorations back there. It doesn't look flashy. It's not like a, whoa, this perk is so good, but it absolutely just wins over the course of a game. If you just sit there and trade every once in a while. And especially if you have a reliable means of generating packs of provisions, which I do not have right now. Even with that, we've done how many trade routes? 14, basically? And we've probably done like close to 120 ambers. It's just a flat +2 and we haven't really been focusing it. But then once you get it, every time a trader shows up, you just like dump stuff onto them. You're like, here, take all the random crap I have laying around that I've gotten from caches and that the villagers have brought in and all this kind of stuff, and you just convert it into stuff that wins the game for you. There's income tax done. Traders show up 15% faster. Also gave us like 20 amber worth of stuff because it gave us a wildfire essence and like 10 gears. You're going to be done in a minute. Sothor's going to show up here pretty soon. I can favor you to get you to 22. Give me all of that. I could now give away a barrel because I finished the Angry Ghost quest. You can come in here now, so you can reach all those. Sothor's here. What do you have for me? 25 to clearance is real good. I'd also really like -20 hostility. So, let's see. What can I give you? I don't need these 5 packs of building materials anymore. I really don't need that many gears. I definitely don't need 9 wildfire essence. Here, you can have 6. I'll save 3 in case I want to make more hubs. And yeah, now I'll just take all of your amber. Beautiful. So trade it, give me -hostility. I don't really care about pigments that much. I'm gonna dump people in here. We have 2 stacks of that so far, but we can work on it. And that's even with this event running, which is, where's the eyes icon? It's -12 global resolve right now, and lizards are still happy. We at 10 yet? We're at 7. Do you have bricks, my guy? You do have bricks. I'm gonna need some of those. Just to make sure we can finish that quest. Because he might have good stuff in his loot box. There's that done, which means, no, not you. Which means this is done, which gives us 6 tools, which lets us open this cache. Nope, just kidding, need 2 more. Lizards are at 35 resolve. That seems pretty good. That seems like a reasonably high number, so we probably don't need to favor you anymore. We can favor someone else so that we can generate reputation from 2 people at once. You, I need 4 more comfort decorations, so let's do like barrels, and then barrels, whatever. That will give us 20% global. Oh no, we need more houses. How many people can these hold? Still 3? How close are we to 4? 2 more trade routes for 4. I'd like to make that happen. If I can find a way to. There's one way to make it happen. I need 1 more pack of provisions. Or I could make 3 packs of trade goods. No, that's luxury goods. You've checked for trade goods before. You can't do them. Alright, fine. Have it your way. We're at 10. We're at 38 Spark Dew. I'll wait for 2 more Spark Dew rather than spend all of my sea marrow on it. Just force a delivery right now. Druid's Hut lets us make oil, which lets us do population influx. So let's just take that. We're also at the point where these choices don't matter a ton anymore. Because we're very close to just winning the game outright. Are you dropping stuff off? Yeah, you just dropped stuff off. Why are you mad? What happened to you? You were so happy before. Oh well. You don't have anything to do. Because you don't have anything to do. Because you don't have stone to make crystallized dew. Alright, let's go open another glade and see if we can find anything. You come up here. You? We don't have anyone who likes alchemy, so just give me like 2 lizards in here. There's no way we're low on food. Clearance just started. You're gonna pick all these vegetables and you'll be fine. Trade route completed. Can I do any that just take 1? Pretty please? No? Okay. I want you to make only oil, and do it until you have 40. Low on food. How are we still low on food? Vegetables, I don't think, are keeping up very well. We might need to be a little worried about that in the future. If I saw herb garden, I would probably take herb garden at this point. I'd replace one of the vegetable farms with an herb garden. Like, probably you. Because that would let us make provisions, it would let us make biscuits guaranteed. Or, I guess if I saw, plantation. Plantation would probably be even better than herb garden. Because then you could just eat berries straight up. What do we got? Food production is slower? Yeah, that's fine. We're not going to be doing much of that. We don't even have any food. Joke's on you. And then we've got eggs, mushrooms, berries. Can't do anything with those. What do you want? Attack any trader. But then I can't use trade routes. That's not good. At least we have 30 minutes to win the game before that matters. We also have another farm field, so you're going to need to come up here. Cut those 4. We have a giant box that has no food in it, so we'll be sending that to the Citadel. You're going to come down here. You go away. Show me herb garden. Or tavern. Can I do a pie? No. I know I can't do skewers. Gleeman's Tails is probably not good enough to win the game. Forager's Camp is probably not good enough to win the game. Nor is Market. I can do one more reroll. Forester's Hut. Well, lets us grow crystallized dew so that we can make tools so that we can open caches. Sure. I think it's the best option we have. So you're going to go here. We're going to have a hearth go up here. And it's going to cut down on travel times. We are in full win right now mode. Why are you not making coats? Do you need help? Are there not enough people in there for you to make coats? Is that what the issue is? Go up to 50 flour. Give me a second human in here. I don't know where you found stuff to make a pack of provisions, but I'm pleased that you found it. And yeah, none of these help us, and honestly would actively hurt us given that we're having food issues. So no resin, yes crystallized dew. Put the hub in first, because the hub will save travel time. Deliver now. Forester set has no farm fields. Yeah, I know that. Wait, 4 people can work in a forester set? What the hell? When did that change happen? I don't think that's been like that before. That seems new to me. I can get under hostility 4, and it does kind of matter. I definitely can, because the impatience just ticked up. Man, I kind of just want to open glades and find stuff that gives me rep is the fastest way to win right now. And I think I might after this storm season. Just find an event that's like throw resources at it, get 1 reputation in exchange. Can I afford to just cut one? I think so. Where's my other lumber camp? Here. No, because that puts you at exactly 4. You do have to take both of them off. Alright, we'll spend some time at 3 for a bit. Lizards are still unhappy about it. There's nothing there for me still. Yeah, I know your resolve is low. You'll be okay. We only have like 20 spare houses. I don't know what you're complaining about. It's all these human houses. Which means these are... Oh, they're not even empty. Okay, I guess beavers live there. Getting coal from that. Up to 44 coal. We will take population influx at the start of drizzle, because I don't want the people right now. We can also start putting those farm fields in. Give me 2 beavers working over here. We're going to get 5 people when the season turns over anyway, so... Is that the new villagers showing up? Yeah, it is. None of them look very good either, though. You guys doing better on coats now? Not really. We're still not super keeping up. But maybe we can start to get a surplus in somehow. We're at 8, we need 10 to open a cache. You're going to go back to getting sent to the Citadel. Now that we can grow metal, I don't care about having stone to turn into crystallized dew. I still wish that you would have been a plantation or an herb garden, because it would have made my life a lot easier, but I guess it's okay being a forester's hut. Also, I thought this used to be called a grove. I don't know. They changed a lot of stuff, apparently. What can you do for me? Harvesting crops is faster? Yeah. Take all of this. Take, like, 40 of this. Actually, how much amber do you have? I'm going to take all your amber. I can afford to sell 10 of that. I can afford to sell like 10 of that. We're not even going to get close to 50. This is what I'm going to sell you. We can get to 35 even. Sure. And +1 to herbs, +1 to pottery, that doesn't really matter that much. Population influx. No, not you. Cornerstone. Silent looting, reinforced axes, firekeeper's armor. Silent looting, I guess, because we're going to be opening caches. And then you, give me +5 people. You're going to come work in here. Glade event completed. Was that you? Yeah, you completed. And then cut your way through there. And cut your way into here. Where's my second woodcutter's camp? Where'd I put you? Over here. Just get in there. You don't give me rep, so I'm not going to attack a trader yet. I'm still holding out hope that we can get a couple more trade routes in. I can afford 2 more packs of provisions. It's not going to happen this cycle. We're going to have to destroy those mushrooms. Which I don't love having to do it, but sometimes you have to. And then we're going to have a hearth go right here. That'll give us a little bit of hostility reduction. Won't matter too much in the grand scheme of things, but every little bit helps. You, like, can't do anything anymore, so why don't you just get out of there? I don't need 3 people in here anymore, so why don't you just get out of there? And just be a builder. Do you have good resources? No. Coats versus food. Don't care about either. Coats still not keeping up. I'll put a 3rd beaver in there then. And then... You look like you're keeping up, honestly. We can have a lizard firekeeper. I don't have any people I can favor. Why are we at -10? Just hostility effects? I guess so. Ghost. What do you do? Rebuild a rune found in a glade. Yeah, sure, I'll get to that. Probably. That's a small glade, though, so that's unlucky. I think it's a small glade anyway, because there's no other glade event in there. There is a sea marrow deposit. It's not like you're doing anything else. And I don't need the builder anymore. You're also a small glade. Complete 4 trade routes? I'm working on it. Yeah, none of that's gonna work. Alright, where's the next glade we're opening? Because that's all we're doing now. We are just spam opening glades. Up here, maybe? Yeah, there's one. Actually, here's one. And then how are you getting in to here? Like that. Like, lost knowledge wins. A +1 to any of your needs gives us another rep, which basically wins. Tools win. There's so much stuff that wins us the game right now. Actually, hang on. 120. I think actually... that puts humans within rep range. So that's a thing we can do to win. Hey, not win. Because as soon as we open this glade, they're going to be unhappy again, because it's going to push our hostility over. But it can get us a little bit of rep. Or 12.58. No, no, come back. No. Alright, fine. We'll go back to the glade plan. They saw one thing that made them unhappy. What's your deal? Oh yeah, I could be doing you. Calm. Do you win? 5 packs of luxury goods? Not really. Come open it. You rebuild a rune. We haven't found a rune yet. You're carrying stuff away, I think. You're going to be harvesting soon. Oh, there's clay in there, too. I don't think it helps us, but it's nice to know it's there. You are favorable again. Oh, it's because you found like a single herb to eat a biscuit from somewhere. I see. Neither of these are open yet. God, you take so long to... Well, look, if we're not getting the rep from them, then might as well just stuff people in there. Also, I don't need you to work here anymore at all. We only needed oil for that one order. 2 people there is fine. You can go down to 1. I want it to happen faster. Two of 2. You're gonna knock both of them off with this charge. This is a small glade. It doesn't do anything for us. Can I please just open one large glade? Is it too much to ask? Just give me a glade with a rep event, man. It's not complicated. Or give me, like, you know, any number of tools. Are you harvesting over here? Yeah, you have 12 metal in there. Stop being so stingy with it. Do we have trade routes we could be doing? Yeah, we have 5 packs of provisions. That's pretty good. Sure, sell all my boards. Do not sell a tool. Are you insane? There, just do those. Our impatience is low enough that I can just open a glade, and even if people leave, whatever, we'll throw people at the problem. Food is low. Yeah, this village needs to end now. We can't go on much longer like this. Here we go. Okay, yeah, give me rep. Force hostilities increased by 600 points. I don't care. Get in there. You get in there and fix that lightning rod right now. Yeah, do it. And then, what are you, a smithy? Don't care. Salvage it. We're not going to use it. Where's the other woodcutter? You're like way down here. Get out of there. Investigate it. This is going to put us at 13.63, which means opening this cache will be a victory. You are hauling stuff away now, hopefully, which means you'll be able to pick metal up. Oh yeah, people are going to be miserable this storm. And what do you want to do? Fell 100 trees? It's not going to happen. I'll just level with you right now. We are going to attack this trader, though. It's going to lock us out of trade routes, but... Well, are we? No. Let's be polite, people. We're going to say no to you, Ghost. We're good boys. We don't just attack traders when you don't give us reputation in return. If you gave us one Queen's Grace, that would be an entirely different calculus, but you don't, so we're just going to let you sit there in that glade alone and be miserable. We're going to force this delivery as soon as he's done with tools. We're going to open this cache, and when this event finishes, we'll win. And that's going to be the game. And then I'm going to go to a meeting that I'm 10 minutes late for. So we're probably not going to do like the traditional post-game recap. Instead, I'm just going to leave immediately, but we'll do it next time we stream, which should be tomorrow. I don't know when tomorrow, because Amanda's got family up, and we're going to have to be doing some stuff with him, but I should be able to find the time to stream a game of Against the Storm at some point tomorrow. You done with those tools yet? Did you deliver them? You did. What a legend. Send it. And then burn the sea marrow for it. Done in 1:40. I think I'll have to go back and watch the video again, but very first pick of the game, we had the ability to choose between herb garden, small farm, and plantation. And we couldn't have known at the time, but I think retrospectively, a small farm was probably the worst choice we could have made out of those three. Something interesting to think about for future games is that I think plantation is just a lot stronger than I give it credit for. Because you can just eat berries straight up. You can also turn them into packs of provisions. You can also put them into pies and biscuits, is that correct? Yeah, you can put them into pies and biscuits. And granted, grain lets you do flour, but you can find mushrooms and roots laying around, and the conversion from roots and mushrooms to flour is really favorable. Plus, you can also just, like, buy it. So, I think I'm coming around on plantation again. Like, the 3 vegetables per square that we're getting out of this is just not that good. Anyway, 10 seconds to win. People are miserable, don't get me wrong. But miserable doesn't matter when you hit 14 reputation. So there we go. I need to leave, like, right now. So we're going to go back to world map. I'm going to save. I'll stick you on the deed screen, and when we come back, we'll actually click on the deeds to see what kind of stuff we got. So I will catch you around at some point tomorrow. Again, it's going to be weird hours. If you miss it, sorry, you can check the VOD. The VOD will be there. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'm going to go run to a meeting that I'm 10 minutes late for. Bye.